Colleen Rooney breakdown because so now you're telling me he wanted to go out with a man them, yeah? Check how long a flight is from New Zealand to Vegas.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Undefeated Podcast.
The only podcast with two undefeated fighters.
Chatting it up. What's the tail of the tape, bro?
Bro, I was going to say 2-0, you know, man.
Whoa, don't appropriate my tape, bro.
Bro. I don't even know where that came from,
Man,
you know.
trying to colonize my record, you know.
Gee, don't say colonize my record. Don't do that. Nah, I'm 0-0. Yeah? Never fought, never lost, Sam. What's your tail of the tape, though? Even though I tried to say it.
I'm 2-0, bro. Two wins, one by knockout.
Nah, I'm not having a fight soon, you know. I think I need to have a fight just to say that.
Do it, man.
But
thing is, man, you call that True Jordan. I see you've been vibing with True
bro,
Jordan these days,
I'm a
fam.
snake, fam. I'm on the show,
Man,
head back laughing, fam.
man sat side by side and was just like, yeah, we'll call that KSI, call that True Jordy. I see man doing kiki.
I was in there keying from off the ledge. Nah, hell, I was saying, so off camera, I was like, yo, you now sent your request to fight you, bro. I had to let him know because it'd been mad if they just put it up on the show, innit? Yeah. So I let him know, and he's like, but do you know, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Kind of happy that you didn't like say yes to the bro. That guy is massive. The only way I can win.
Hold on.
Go on.
Am I hearing fair?
Not fair, but he's a big guy.
but hold on.
No, I'll win, but I need to train.
So wait, do you still have smoke for that fight? Like, are you?
So I still feel the same.
Are you withdrawing your application for the fight, fam?
I don't make it sound like that. Wait, hearing it back here.
You know what the name of this podcast is, bro?
Bro, but obviously, so what, you're going to cancel the check that I'm going to get? All right, cool.
I'm just saying.
So right now, because there's checks involved in this, yeah, and you're trying to affect the bag.
Okay.
But all right. And I want to talk, because obviously the fighter in me is like, forget the check, bro. Say you want the smoke. But then I do like the money. So, man
listen,
conflicted.
I don't want to hear you talk about...
No, listen.
Don't talk about Lawrence
Fuck
Okoli.
the check. Listen.
No. Don't be dumb.
Oh.
But also, never talk about Lawrence Okoli ever again. I'm joking.
Hey, Travis, I felt like you just...
Dave Allen. You're moving like Dave Allen.
No.
KG Allen.
No. This is it. Listen. Still wanting to fight, bro. I'm gonna need about a year to train though because we're both big guys.
Yeah.
Both big guys, and I thought the only way I can beat him, hella speed. But I ain't got that fitness. I'm that guy that third round, I'll be breathing heavy, fam. So if I can,
What did he say?
he said, "Wow, you're a big guy though." But he started training. He said he started doing some kickboxing or some shit.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. No, but I looked at him because you know you still size man up. You still say raw. But I say the only way, because just imagine I'm looking and thinking the only way I can beat True Jordy, the only way I can win in a fight with him is with mad speed. But then, do you see speed when you look at me? So I need my training camp. Why are you laughing, Bram? Why are you laughing like
No,
that?
I see the speed.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So the only way I can beat my man, is with like a 1.5 training camp, fam. That's a long training camp.
Strong intensity, bro.
Wait, how are you though, man?
I'm all right, bro.
We
I'm
never
all right,
asked
man.
that question.
We don't
never
actually
say-
care about each other's health.
Yeah, man. How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know what? I trained with like my brother Simon. He trains and he's a PT in Brixton Rec Centre. Yeah, so I went down there training on Saturday. Nice little boxing session. It's mad, boy. It's like,
do you feel the pressure now because you talk about boxing? Do you feel like you have to be even
to
greater?
show out a little bit?
Yeah, because there are people in the crowd that
Do you know what?
undefeated fans.
Not really.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm still trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah, undefeated podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know, I throw hands as well. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Nah,
try to do
man.
a little bit.
I was in a gym, like a boxing gym. It was like a youth gym, like it's Legacy in Croydon, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I had the speed bag, yeah. And I don't know if any, because it's not really our target market. They're kids, innit? Teenagers.
Yeah.
Bro, I got into that speed bag. I had to let them know it's undefeated podcast, fam. I was trying to look quick, fam. And I was like, wait.
If you don't know how to use a speed bag, you can't just quickly learn it, you know?
Oh, no. But I've dabbled with the speed bag a few times. So I knew what I was doing, but I was trying to show source.
Yeah.
And I can skip. That's the one thing I can skip and I can do the speed bag, but skipping is my thing. I ain't gonna lie. There's some not a boxer in real life, but if a normal average
He's
fan,
talking about just a
no,
regular
yeah,
job, bro.
no, I can skip like good.
Okay.
If there's a normal fan, yeah, here we go. I'm talking to you, bruv. Out on the ledge, fam. If there's a normal fan that wants to challenge me, normal, don't have that ex-pro career, fam. Bro, I'm 0-0. You gotta be 0-0 as well, yeah? Challenge me to a skip-off, fam.
A skip-off?
Send in your skipping videos, we'll show mine. That's what we're gonna do.
Jeez.
That's it.
Throw the gauntlet.
Bro, and I'll remain undefeated, fam. Because even when we watch it, Nigerian corruption, because if that guy's better than me, we still said I won. Anyway.
Oh, my days.
Yeah, but I'm good. To say all that.
Yeah,
You're good as well?
I'm cool, bro. I'm cool, man.
Joseph Parker's good as well, bro.
Joseph Parker seems to be doing all right. Joseph Parker seems to have made a wonderful recovery.
Joseph Parker's absolutely fine.
Joseph Parker, yeah. So let's just make sure we get all of the information correct.
Yeah, tell the fans.
He sat down and did a big gloves are off with Derek Chisora.
Big one.
Sat there back and forth talking, saying he's going to do this and do that. Pulls out the fight because of a spider bite.
And a New Zealand spider. So we're gonna say
We're gonna
it's
give him the
close to
benefit.
an Australian.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
spiders are not spiders to play around
Those
with.
are normal spiders. Those are different spiders. So, cool. He could have just turned into Spider-Man, but he chose to be sick. Yeah? So, the fight is now off. We got Chisora and Price, grudgingly, yeah?
Yeah.
But I'm seeing pictures of Parker in Vegas, middle of the club, Tyson Fury, Floyd Mayweather, another random brother in the pic. And these men are enjoying, fam.
Enjoying life.
So, obviously, we had to throw that up on our page.
Yeah, we had to.
As we
Don't
do.
you, for the culture.
Yeah. But the thing is, what I like about our Instagram is that fighters at all levels, they have to respond. So, the comments,
Go ahead.
we had a comment from this guy called Mark Haye Bodybuilding, yeah? So he comments and he goes, that was 2.5 weeks ago. I'm sure popping out for a lager with Floyd Mayweather, Tyson Fury, and Brendan Lyonsden. Don't know who this guy is.
Just the other guy that we didn't know.
So he goes, and Brendan Lyonsden, it's not as difficult as a tear up with Del Boy. Laughing emojis. So this guy, Brendan Lyonsden, responds and he goes, I can vouch for Joseph Parker. He wasn't drinking and he literally popped out to see Tyson and us for some food and a picture. He has been rough.
So wait.
So then, what do we see after that? A response from Joseph Parker with the prayer emoji.
Is he praying for himself?
As if to say, I'm still sick, bro. Thank you for backing me. Dickhead.
Whoa.
These times. So then Mark comes back and he goes, yeah, absolutely. I just find it odd that people have suggested that being in a nightclub after not being able to train somehow means you're able to fight in an elite prize fight. So then he comes back in again and he tries to beg it with Joseph Parker. He's like, I look forward to seeing you back in the ring, Big Joe. I'm like, listen, bro, you had way too much energy to be trying to show him love afterwards.
Okay, so
But
now.
Joseph Parker, you are having way too much fun in this picture.
Do you know what we're going to do, bro?
Let's
I'm
talk.
trying to be like Rebecca. I'm trying to be like Colleen Rooney. Yeah, with the breakdown. So what you're telling me, yeah, I had to. This is a Colleen Rooney breakdown because so now you're telling me he wanted to go out with a man them, yeah? Check how long a flight is from New Zealand to Vegas. Check that. Oh my God. Because I know it's not a short flight time, fam. New Zealand to Vegas. Yeah. When you're sick, you've been bitten by a lineal spider, fam.
Oh, the
yeah?
lineal.
You got bitten by a lineal.
14 hours.
Oh, Jesus. So, you got bit by...
You flew 14 hours for a pick and some juice. And then had to say what,
When you're not well. My friend, get out of here. What's wrong with Joseph? No, I can't believe it. 14-hour flight.
Man trying to feed us these lies. Man said the spider mess man up,
Then
but
you had the cheek to pray for yourself as well. Bro, what kind of, bro, man got bit by the lineal spider and he's okay, fam. I'm tired. That's how I feel, bro. Joseph Parker, stop lying, bro.
you were scared of Derek, fam.
That's what it feels like.
The fight was getting closer and he's looking at it thinking, suppose I lose to this Ute. That's long.
And you know what? The story is just, what? The best lies, they have to be almost believable. We can't argue a spider.
That's right.
We know, like, we're not from there, so we can be like, yep, then spiders do get down
Zealand.
crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But now you're in Vegas?
Image. You know when boxers get injuries, yeah, there's usually a picture of the bruise or like the fracture or the hand.
The eye.
There was not one bite mark. Is there any way check? Because we be messing up. We've been messing up. We don't be fact checking, bro.
Yeah.
We said some crazy stuff last week.
Last episode was nuts.
We got to apologize for a fight that happened.
Yeah. One of our fantasy fights was mad.
One of our fantasy fights wasn't a fantasy, bro. It was actually reality.
Fully happened. And it was a 1-round demolition, you know.
Check if
we started talking about.
We have to check if the bite was real. You keep talking. I'm gonna.
We
check
started talking about if
picture.
David Price and Audley Harrison was to fight, what would happen? And we started doing this mad convo. Bro, David Price beat him up in 1 round, fam. Early doors. I was so embarrassed when I saw that comment, boy. I was like, boy, my bad, G.
Nope.
That spider bite is nonsense, fam. No pictures.
No picture, fam.
Listen, Joseph
Google would have showed me. Nope. No pictures, fam. Yeah, there's none. So yeah, I stay on that ledge.
And the maddest thing is, he responded like he got caught cheating. He clung to the nearest excuse that was available. Prayer emoji, thank you, bro. Dickhead. Right, cool. Oh my days. Let's move on. Errol Spence. Spence.
Oh, listen,
mate.
Can we give a T4 clap for Errol Spence though? He's actually, yeah, man.
He's
very
okay.
important. Very
he's
important.
Okay. That car crash was a madness, but he's all right.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Errol Spence's first message after coming out from his first public statement.
Yeah.
He posted on his Insta story and it's just like, no broken bones. I'm a savage. I was like, I don't think that's the best first post to make.
I didn't like that post. I thought it was very and I'm obviously I'm a big fan. It's the truth, but that wasn't a truthful post, fam. You're not everything we were all worried, fam.
Bro,
you're not allowed to say I'm a savage.
You need to thank the millions of people for praying first. Man started with I'm a savage.
I'm a savage.
It's like, no.
We watched your car flip over bare times, and we were worried about you, fam.
There was nothing savage about that, fam. You was on the ropes.
We were all scared.
That's what I mean.
You want to wake up and say, I'm a savage? Wait, what's going on in the boxing community?
If he starts rapping, I'll
listen, though.
Yeah, same.
The car flipped over 5 times and I'm still breathing. Bro. I'm here for that album.
I'm a savage mixtape.
Yeah. But then I was thinking about it. So Errol Spence, he needs to not be driving anymore. Yeah, so he's got a DUI, yeah? Onto serious stuff. He's got a DUI, yeah? And I don't want to see Errol Spence in another car ever again because literally
he just needs to be in the back seat.
Ever.
Yeah. You're rich now.
You're rich. Get someone that can drive
just
you
be
around.
In the back seat doing that Isley brother Mr. Big vibe. You know what I mean? Just be there. You know what I'm saying? Big hat. Be a savage in the back. Yeah, I'm saying.
Rolls Royces, they look lovely now with the diamonds and the top and that.
And give your driver a new name. Obviously, the driver could just be one of the man them, but just call him Benson for effect. You know what I mean?
But wait, real talk though, on a big and serious now.
Go on.
Yeah. Would you take that driving job?
What if your boy just says,
if you're gonna be, because now Errol Spence needs a driver. Yeah.
It would be nice to put the man them on the payroll.
Yeah, nice to put
Actually,
so how much
the logistics of this job is mad, you know.
Would I have to pay? Wait, so just imagine I'm Errol Spence, and I'm like, yo, Trev, you need to be my driver, yeah. You gotta take me wherever I want, when I need you.
Yo,
how much do I have to pay for that service?
I tell you what, yeah.
Go on.
So I'm guessing the entourage, they're not gonna have their own P's, yeah. So naturally, they're gonna look and be like, "Rah, I get to drive the Rolls all day."
100%. The Rolls is yours. This stays at your house.
Swear down. Yeah, cool.
But you need to get me.
But fam, listen,
every hour.
It's gonna be fine until I get that first phone call at 2:00 in the morning saying, "Yo, you up? Yo, you up?
Come and get me.
I'm trying to eat." What? Order Uber Eats, bro.
No. I'm paying you.
I'm not coming.
How much is that not though? Is 75K a year? Is that
75K? Nah, bro.
75K a year?
Yeah, of course.
I'm saying, I call anyone in this room
to do that? Are you mad?
So say, Ross, Send Man Shot could get a Freddo at 3:00.
So wait, hold on a second. You're actually sending me to get food to bring to the house from my house?
No, but I might. No, I'm gonna come with you though.
No. So I'm coming to get you to go to your local shop, and then go back to your house, and then go back to my house. Nah.
What you did? 75 bags. You're not serious. You don't want this money.
That's not enough.
You don't want this money.
That's not enough. I have to live in your house. That's too much,
No,
man.
you don't live with
I got
me.
my own family.
No.
I got my own family. I'm with my kids. And the phone rings.
Bro, the Rolls Royce is outside your house, though. The Phantom's outside your house. No petrol. I worry about the petrol.
The car just becomes a burden at this point. Every time the phone rings, I'm angry. I'm eating my big Sunday dinner. Man's talking about, yo, you want to go strip club? No. I just want to sit down.
I won't be asking you.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
Man said, I ain't really asking you, dog. That's the order still. You fancy a road trip?
Hey,
Brother, I just woke up.
That job description is looking nuts, though. Flexible hours,
Flexible
Sam.
hours.
Flexible working hours.
Exciting opportunities.
Wait.
Well, I'm hearing
is
this.
anyone in the room doing that job? Anyone in the room doing that job?
250K a year.
No, but if you're working like
250K, bro.
But you are my personal send out, fam. When I need you.
When I phone you, you be on your way. What, to be a slave? Listen. Yo, the money needs to be so that way, yeah. If the money's nice, we're talking like it needs to be 2 mil a year, so I can work 1 year, and that's the end of it.
Nah, that's not. I'm not 5-year binding contract, fam. It's got to be 5-year binding, fam. Because if you go on a holiday with your missus and I call, fam, on a retreat, hey, we gotta go.
How
Because I
quickly can
can't
you
drive
get back?
no more, fam.
Yeah, quickly.
My car flipped over 5 times. You know I can't drive. I need you, bro.
Oh my
75K a year.
gosh, bro.
Flexible hours.
Nah. And then, how about my christening? My child's christening. What you
I
say?
might call you to come to your child's Christmas, so you gotta come get me. So I can be there. All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. Errol Spence, we're glad you're okay. We just wanted to get into jokes because it's nuts, you know, like, we could be sad with it. There's bare sad shit happening in life anyway. But, like, we're happy you're all right. But seriously, hope you find that driver. If you want us to help with the job description or we can draft that for you.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I think we need to. It's got to be 75 to 80K. That's the only way.
160, because that's disgusting.
Just available.
You know what would be the worst? Is if when he answers the phone, he doesn't even sound apologetic. He answers the phone like, hello? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yo! Where you at? Alright, let's move on, man. Oh, my days. Okay. Okay.
Can we stay on Derek Chisora then?
Let's cook.
Yeah, Derek. Fuck's sake. Hey, like and subscribe, man. It's A1 content here, right here. Cool. Derek Chisora. Oh, sugar. Actually, before we get let's go Dave Allen, because it's the same people that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, cool.
Let's talk about Dave Allen. So I saw a video. I saw a video this week. I was so offended. I sent it into the Undefeated group.
Yeah.
Immediately. I couldn't believe what I saw. So it's Dave Allen and Eddie Hearn in this video. Now, for people, just to give you context, Dave Allen wildly, for no reason, agreed with Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn's ops. Yeah? His ops. He's going to fight Daniel Dubois. Yeah? Triple D. My guy. He's going to...
Triple titties.
No, we're not even like this. All right, let's go. He's going to fight my boy Triple D, yeah? And then, like, Frank Warren was so happy about it. Because he's in Frank Warren's mind, he's like, one, my guy gets to punch up the ops' like son. He's like a son to him. He's a son to him. If that makes sense. And even when I watch the video, I can see that, wow,
their relationship.
Dave Allen is actually a son to Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
Because only a father
could talk about you in front of you.
Yeah, only a father's allowed to get those kind of words off.
That video was disgusting.
I watched that and I put into the group of media. I said, guys, what do you think? Because I'm livid for Dave Allen. Do you wanna jump in and just
listen? Yeah.
What did you get, fam? Because I couldn't believe it.
The level of disrespect. Like, I just want to say, like, there's no one in my world who can talk about me like that. Mm-hmm. Like, to know that someone. So Dave Allen is there talking with his chest. Yeah. He's answering questions, and Eddie Hearn's jumping in like, "Oh, wait. You ain't got a frigging clue. What the hell are you doing answering questions? I'm thinking, wow, that level. What? That's the type of disrespect that you don't actually have an immediate response to.
Did you see the awkward smile? So for everyone that's not, for everyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, go on to IFL TV. Shout out Coogan. Go on there and watch this interaction between Dave Allen and Eddie Hearn. This is the most awkward video because someone's saying you ain't got a clue, and I promise you, Dave Allen is smiling. He's smiling down the camera. Like, but it's an awkward smile. And I'm thinking, Dave Allen, no, you're a boxer.
It's one of those smiles where you actually don't
bang him in his face, Sam. Even, I'm not, I must be condoning violence. I'm saying I'm not condoning violence, but bro, bang him, fam. I know, could be a father figure, but certain times you got to punch up your dad, fam, because your dad can't be able to talk to you like that.
Listen.
You're a bro. Your first job is boxing. And he told you, you ain't got a clue, you ain't supposed to be making any deals. He said, can you imagine? He said to him, you're not in the right frame of mind. He basically said, don't even entertain this fight because you'll lose.
He said it straight up. He said,
you'll lose.
He goes, you fight him now, you'll lose.
It doesn't make sense.
So the money has to be right. The money has to be right.
How can you tell me it has to be right,
bruv, listen,
you're going to lose?
Let's be real. Eddie Hearn is not stupid.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even talk to him with any type of sensitivity. He talks to him like he's a child. Because I think deep down, he knows he's a bit slow when it comes to these type of conversations.
He's not slow. Well, that was a slow negotiation. That was
of course it was, because he don't know the worth of what the type of conversation
and I think
happening.
he may have been in his boxing mind and backed himself.
No, he wasn't in the boxing mind. He's trying to cash out. Everything he's saying is about cashing out.
But the cash out wasn't enough.
He's saying he's going to fight me, he's going to retire me, so I might as well get paid for it. He said that with his own words. He's trying to cash out. Eddie Hearn, as a big brother, is saying, don't be an idiot. No one listen to this youth. Phone me if you want to chat to him. That's what he's doing because he knows you're an idiot.
No, but are you comfortable with that?
Fam, Frank Warren was excited because he knew he was going to swindle this youth. He's like, yeah, you want it, yeah?
I'll come to your house.
Sign it. Bro,
he said, I'm driving to your house.
Exactly.
Driving to your house.
Eddie Hearn, he's protecting the guy because he knows he's stupid. He knows he's not AJ. AJ ain't going to do something dumb. Yeah. It's not every fighter that's like that, but some fighters clearly are.
Did it give you a glimpse, though? So now, taking that into consideration, because there's a flip side, did it give you a glimpse of the Eddie Hearn negotiation thing? Because he will say one thing in one place, and then he feels like that and thinks like that. So is there any stock in the avoiding talk Eddie Hearn was like, nah, my fighter's not getting in there?
It's a case-by-case situation.
Okay.
Like, every fighter is going to get a different Eddie Hearn.
Okay, cool.
Dillian White conversation with Eddie Hearn will go completely opposite end of the spectrum.
He'll punch him in the face.
Yeah, because everything's got to be all about, you know what I mean? AJ convos are going to be different.
Yeah.
Lucas Brown convos are going to be different. You know what I mean? Like, so I think he treats every fighter on an individual basis. Dave Allen is clearly not. Bro, Dave Allen show up to a fight and don't train. Somehow win the fight and go, bloody, I didn't even train for that. Eddie Hearn's sitting there thinking, right, you really are an idiot. Because you could have died in there. So that means everything involving you, I got to be leading the forefront of that. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself killed. Do you know what I mean? When a man shows you who he is, you got to act accordingly. So I have to give Eddie Hearn his props because he's like, I ain't pulling no punches. If I give this brother some room, he's going to do something nuts. So let's be real.
Making him don't sound like he's educated, though.
Fam, listen, let's be real. Some fighters ain't educated.
All right, cool.
So that's why they need looking after. And
that's it.
Shout out to Eddie Hearn for doing what he needs to do.
All right, so we'll go.
Derek Chisora, though.
Yeah.
Bro, so Derek Chisora, he's I saw that he called out Usyk.
Derek Chisora called out everyone in his last. He wanted to fight.
You know what? Can I just say I like Derek Chisora in 2019. He's
spicy.
Fam, he's had a great year. He clearly doesn't care about the industry politics. He says whatever is on his mind. Bro, I'm refreshed by the fact that he's still in the game.
What do you think is getting through Price's mind? Because Price, they're fighting in
this week. It's happening.
So Saturday. Can you imagine? He's fighting someone, in a amount of days, and he's already asking for his next 3 fights. Bro. That means Price is a boxer. He can't even see him. He's not. Is that dangerous though?
I think it is dangerous because I don't think this Price is someone to. I wouldn't completely underestimate him. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not amazing, but he's also still got some ingredients in there.
Because it's weird to see a fighter planning his next 3 fights. We know Derek Chisora.
Well, that's what AJ did when he was going to fight Ruiz the first time. He just wanted to fight Wilder.
So,
and now we're looking at Ruiz too. So, I'm just
No,
saying.
I would never
Chisora
want to
needs
see
to.
Chisora Price too.
No, we won't see.
no.
If he loses, that is firmly the end. You lose to David Price.
It's never the end.
Actually, no, to be fair, it's never the end.
Chisora just keeps coming back.
Yeah,
bro.
he'll
be fine.
He'll go the distance with someone nuts.
and then we'll be like, yep, we're back on board again. I've got a soft spot for Chisora.
But I'm seeing that he called out Usyk. He goes, him and his team, they need to stop juggling balls. It's not a circus. Forget the juggling balls and the dancing. This is a boxing match. You know what? I want to have that fight. Yeah, I take it 100%. Let me tell you now, yeah, Derek Chisora is the test that Usyk needs to really prove that he belongs in the heavyweight division. Because there's no better gatekeeper than Derek Chisora.
But I want to see Daniel Dubois fight him.
No. I want to see Usyk fight him, yeah? Because obviously last week I had pure smoke for Usyk. Hella man jumping in the comments, people messaging me,
you, bro.
chatting crap in the thing, talking. Bro, we're going to listen. When we get later in the thing, we can get into that. Oh,
do you want to get it? We're
here now.
We're here, man.
Bro, so there's some brother on YouTube, yeah, going back and forth. I had to respond to a couple of the comments, yeah. I was like, listen.
I saw you got busy in the comment
yeah,
section.
nah, because these man, like, they talking with their whole chest. One brother commented talking about, the guy on the right, he started watching boxing when Groves fought Froch.
Hold on, what side are you on? You on the right, yeah?
Yeah, that's me, that's me.
Done.
I'm thinking to myself, smack in your face, you talking about? I said, I've been watching since Chris Eubank Senior, fam. Shut your mouth. So anyway, let me get to
the wrong guy still. It's probably me, fam.
Listen. but listen to the flagrant comments this brother was making, yeah? He goes, people said the same thing about Evander Holyfield. Usyk is bigger and more accomplished than Evander ever was.
Oh.
Come on now.
Huh?
I was like,
wait, go back. Go back.
More
this is the person that's been watching boxing from the beginning of the era. Before Spencer
apparently.
Go back. Start there again.
Man said, people said the same thing about Evander Holyfield.
Uh-huh.
Which is true.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. He said Usyk is bigger and more accomplished than Evander was.
From when...
Huh?
As soon as you made that comment, we just throw your whole account.
Completely.
Everything that you done, your IP address, throw that in the bin,
completely.
Fam. It's pointless because I don't know where you came from.
Then
wait, check him.
He
Just
goes
check
on
if
to
that's
say,
a real person. Is it a real person?
He goes on to say,
yeah,
yes, more accomplished. He won the Muhammad Ali Trophy.
Oh,
that's from the WBSS. No one don't care about the World Boxing Super Series. Gold medalist. Give him that.
Mm-hmm.
Undisputed in fewer fights than Holyfield. Not only that, but look at the circumstances around his wins. Then he goes to name all the guys that he beat. None of those names are even names that really rank in the grand scheme of life. So he goes, so yes, there's no doubt in my mind he's the best cruiserweight of all time. However, I completely agree his power will be an issue, but there's still definitely ways to win. I'm thinking to myself, you brothers make me laugh. So obviously there's a bit of back and forth. I don't need to go back in what I'm saying. But it goes, one of the things that I said was, some will definitely disagree with that claim of best cruiserweight of all time.
It's ridiculous.
But his accolades are decent. But aside from that, Holyfield's attributes carried up to heavyweight. There's nothing to suggest Usyk's will. This guy came back and goes, people seem to forget that. People said that Holyfield couldn't punch. They said he was too small. He lost to a journeyman not too long into his career, which caused more people to write him off. Then he goes, let's look at Usyk's skills. He has everything except dynamite punching power. Unbelievable cardio and a great chin.
Yeah.
Fam.
Yeah.
How can you say the brother has a great chin and he ain't been a heavyweight properly yet?
No, but I'm with. I went with that guy with the Evander comment. I think that's a very stupid comment. As soon as he said that, he almost lost me. However, remember, I went fully riding with you with the whole Usyk won't manage in the division. I went. I told you I went. I wasn't though. I still think he has a lot of skill. I think
Chaz Witherspoon busted up this brother's eye.
Yep.
Yeah. His eyes all bruise up and mash up.
Yeah.
And we don't really recall Chaz Witherspoon landing all that much.
I said that the
his
injury,
body,
though, the injury wasn't in the ring rust. You're not going to take ring rust into consideration, bro.
Fam, no, I'm actually not taking ring rust into consideration, fam.
Come on, man. Seriously,
nah, because the thing is, it's just a hype train. Man, them like Usyk, so they're gassing up Usyk.
He's a special fighter. He is a special. Come on,
do you think?
Come
okay,
on, Travis.
All right. You know what? This is our fantasy fight, but we're about to cook it right now.
Let's do it now.
You think Usyk beats Holyfield?
Hell no.
You think Usyk beats David Haye?
Yeah.
Close one.
You think he beats David Haye?
Travis, can I talk to Travis or am I talking to the Travis J David Haye fan? Because I just want to talk to that guy. Let me talk to Travis J. The guy on there, not David Haye. Yeah.
Listen, talk
Travis
to me.
J, David Haye, mad.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
J Maker, bro. You're talking to the J Maker.
No. No, because it's hard for you to say this one because you can't be take your allegiance off, yeah. And just look at these two fighters. I understand that David Haye, he can't. I understand David Haye has knockout power, but what about Usyk's he's elusive? What about his?
I saw Usyk eat jab after jab from Chaz Witherspoon.
Injured. He just came back.
His bicep was injured. His neck is not injured.
I was out of form. Remember, he was flicking it, bro. He was uncomfortable in the fight, fam. Bro, he's in the fight doing stuff that we never seen him do before, fam.
What stuff have we never seen?
When he's in the fight, he's flicking off the arm. He's trying to get settled. He's even bro, come on, go back and watch the fight, fam.
Bro, listen.
There's all sorts of stuff that he's doing to show he's uncomfortable.
David Haye's toe was broken, bro.
What are you gonna say about the toe? What?
Listen, fighters are injured all the time. Yeah, I'm joking about the toe.
Okay, cool.
Fighters fight injured all the time. Yeah, he was out he had enough time to heal. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come back and fought. He was supposed to fight Takam.
Yeah.
This injury plucked up out of nowhere. There weren't no pictures like with Joseph Parker. There was no proof.
Yeah.
They just said that. I reckon they didn't want to fight Takam because it was like a bit too much of an intense test for your first dance at heavyweight.
All right, cool. So wait, Usyk, yeah, and David Haye right now.
Right now, today?
Yeah.
2019.
Versus Usyk.
Oh, come on, bro. David Haye's finished. You know that.
Okay, I was going to make sure. I was wondering. I thought you was going to say, yo, he wins that straight away.
My issue, whenever we talk about David Haye, I know
you're talking about prime David Haye.
Prime cruiserweight David Haye.
And you're saying that prime cruiserweight David Haye is going to just knock out. When's Usyk going to lose? What round are you?
Oh, I don't know. He's going to blow him out inside 5.
5?
Yeah.
If he gets past 5, Usyk wins that fight.
Let me tell you about David Haye.
If he gets past 5, does Usyk win that fight? When does Usyk become the most dangerous in this fight?
Bro, if you could take David Haye to round 9, 10, 11, then yeah, sure. But that's not happening, bro. The power that David Haye had, and Usyk ain't elusive enough to make someone like David Haye miss with how fast he was. Bro, David Haye's always a small heavyweight. Do you see how big Derek Chisora is? Mm-hmm. Banged over Chisora, bro. You think he's not going to be able to knock Usyk off his feet? Settle down with this conversation. I'm not interested in it.
So what happened with
Carl Thompson, bruv. Everyone has a bad day. Everyone has a bad day.
So what about
Usyk does not carry that power, so that we don't have to worry about Carl Thompson. Okay, yeah. I see you.
He didn't like that one from behind the camera.
Yeah. What? Let's go.
He didn't like that one.
Don't piss me off. My David Haye agenda will not be defeated something like that.
Listen, fans.
Holyfield blows Usyk out the water.
I'm going to write great defeaters. You man know. You man are in the comment section because I think he's chatting shit. I know that Usyk's going to surprise you in the heavyweight division. Wait, what if you're wrong, fam, actually?
What if I'm wrong?
Yeah, what if he goes in and mashes up man them at heavyweight?
Then get in the comments.
What are you going to say?
Get in the comments and talk as much grease as
you want. Because
I
think he's going to beat certain man. I think, yes, I do. I'm sorry to say it. I think he's gonna surprise you at the people that he fights, and he's gonna win. He's gonna win a lot of fights. He'll pick up a strap.
I'll tell you what it'll be.
Go ahead.
He'll be top 7
forever. Just that's it.
Stuck at 7. Yeah, because once we start naming names, yeah, you won't be able to visualize.
Dubois.
No, let's listen to this conversation. Yeah, Ruiz. Yeah, Ruiz definitely wins that. AJ. Yeah, AJ wins that.
AJ of 2 losses.
Fam, AJ against Ruiz.
AJ of 2. If he lost to Ruiz, does he beat Usyk?
Okay, in my head, because I'm not even really trying to do it for every single person. Yeah, let's just say AJ, Wilder, Tyson Fury, Ruiz, Dillian White.
No, but you.
Parker.
Okay, but you have to take. Come on, Travis. This is a boxing podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if AJ lost to Ruiz, yeah, and his next fight Usyk, we're not going to meet the same AJ.
Okay.
So would Usyk have let's just be like straight down the middle now. Ain't that going to be a different person? Is that person not already defeated?
Like if AJ loses to Ruiz, this is just one of those type of guys that you just can't beat. That's just your style. I don't think it's an indication that now other fighters should feel like AJ's easy work.
But don't you think that changes the whole...
Usyk, yeah? Because look at Ruiz. Look at his ingredients. Really fast hands, amazing power, and his style, his snaps, like his counter-punching game is ridiculous, yeah? And every single shot carries big power.
Okay.
Usyk, we've got to take that power out, right? So you're not going to hurt AJ. So do you think you're gonna beat AJ for 12 rounds and not hurt him?
No, but so this is, and I'm gonna not like I'm gonna almost use a football analogy here. Yeah, sometimes you know when the fear factor goes in a certain fighter.
No, it doesn't. No, not. In
I'm saying why? Why not though?
Look, yeah,
why not?
I watched
What,
Usyk.
the
Here's
fear
how Usyk
factor,
stopped.
But let's look at Lennox. Let's look at Lennox versus Tyson. Was the fear factor going with Lennox versus Tyson?
Tyson was old. What do you mean the fear
But
factor?
I'm saying that now. I'm saying when Tyson fought Lennox Lewis, Lennox, there was a period where the boxers are already defeated as
but I don't think
Tyson is walking into the ring.
I don't think Lennox was scared of Tyson anyway. Their history runs back quite deep. They sparred as 15-year-olds. There's a lot in that relationship. But I don't think you got to remember.
But I'm taking fear. I'm taking that fear part into what you call it. So right now, if Ruiz beats AJ in a bad way, there's the fear factor of this fight is not going to be the same.
Yeah, but it doesn't change.
It's like how people now turn up to. People turn up to, let's say, use Man United as a perfect example. People turn up to Man United with the attitude like, "Rah, these lot are not the same. We're gonna back them up." Before they said that in the tunnel was already lost.
Do you know
and
what?
I'm thinking that with boxers on the walk to the ring, I'm thinking there's no chance. And now there's a chance. He's human.
Fam.
Someone's gonna
reality still plays a big part in this equation.
Okay.
Yeah? And that reality is Usyk is a small heavyweight that doesn't carry power. So he might come in brave and feel like, yeah, AJ, you're not the big bad AJ. Bam, bam, bam. And then AJ lands a shot and it's like, whoa, hold on a second. You're actually quite big. This actually hurts. That does hurt for real. And then he goes to his corner and they give him advice. Comes out, it doesn't work because he's just too big. And now he's getting rocked and he's getting hurt. Them little mind tricks don't change the game for real all the time.
I don't know.
Bruv, the guy is a small heavyweight. Yeah, people keep saying,
I'm not saying Usyk can beat AJ. I'm just saying
I'm just
throwing this as a conversation right now.
For the sake of AJ and Ruiz, AJ losing to Ruiz doesn't mean that it's a free fall for everyone else. If anything, that makes AJ's life easier if everyone thinks they can just come through and walk through him. Sometimes a brother just has your number.
I think there's a big mental aspect to boxing, and sometimes these boxers
I just think
mentally.
Usyk is a bad example that you're trying to make because I agree with your point. Usyk is just not the example for me.
Okay, cool. So
because I don't see him beating Dillian White.
That's you not rating.
Do you see
Usyk
Usyk beating Dillian White?
You know Dylan White is one of my favorite fighters.
Do you think Dillian? So what's going to happen in that fight?
He's one of my favorite fighters.
What's going to happen?
Never going against Dylan White wins because he's Dylan.
So what's going to happen with Wilder and Usyk? He's going to knock his head off, innit?
Would you say Usyk, is skilled and elusive as Tyson Fury?
I don't know. It's hard to compare because
I'm not just going to answer that because Tyson Fury, Wilder really struggled to hit Tyson Fury, and that's a binge. That's a Tyson Fury that went on a mad binge. A super binge.
Yeah, but has he got better? Because Otto Wallin came after, so that was the best Tyson Fury that he fought the best Tyson Fury. Because since then he hasn't looked that good.
No,
so
Tyson Fury went serious in that Otto fight, bro. He didn't. That training camp was nonsense, fam. I can't believe that he did anything in that. Otto Wallin. How are you gonna train for that?
He went to
How do you train for Otto
All
Wallin?
I know is he went to hell and back with Otto Wallin.
But how do you train for Otto Wallin? Because he went to hell. Because he didn't train in the first place, fam. Because he went to hell, fam. I'm saying. So I'm not. I watched Wilder look very second rate. I watched Wilder struggle to so Usyk, that's why I didn't jump with you there because I said to myself, wait, Usyk can remain very elusive against a person like
he's gonna have to. Yeah, but the thing
Wilder.
is, the reason why I don't
not to get hit.
The reason why I don't rate Usyk's chances in this fight like that is that he has to have a perfect 12 rounds to win the fight. Whereas Wilder needs a perfect 2 seconds to end it completely. I'm not bruv, Usyk, I saw Usyk getting tagged for the whole fight by Witherspoon, fam.
No, but we can let's be honest and say Wilder's punching technique is scatty.
No. Let's stop that.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
saying
stop
it's
that.
scatty though. It is scatty. Come on, it's scatty.
I hear that, but he still knocked out.
I know he knocks man out. I know he
40. Do you know that would fill up this whole room?
Okay,
40 man would fill up this whole room.
Okay,
all of them got tagged with a shot that put them to bed.
So you're saying 40 man, and there's only 2 of worth, right?
No. What are you talking about?
40 men. In the 40 men, how many do you rate?
Oh, you're trying to do all
To
of
a
that.
worth.
Listen, all I'm
Yeah,
saying is
to a
this.
worth.
Knocking out 40 men
Knocking
is no
out
easy
40 Otto Wallins, fam.
Fam,
How would you rate me, fam?
Don't use
if I knocked out 40 Ottos, bro.
you're using Otto, but Tyson Fury didn't knock out Otto Wallins.
Nah, I ain't forget about that. But you said 40 man, yeah.
Listen,
and I'm saying, who are
bruv,
those guys, Sam?
Bruv, the way he laid Tyson
Because there could have
Fury...
been bare Chaz Witherspoons in there, fam.
The way he laid Tyson Fury down with those shots, Usyk is not meeting the count.
All I'm saying
He knocked
is,
down a 6'9" man.
all I'm
Bang.
saying is, because I say Dillian beats Wilder, and I've been saying that for the longest time. But
All
hey,
right.
we'll never this argument will never answer. It will never end, innit? It's
move
until
on.
they fight.
David Haye beats Usyk. Holyfield beats Usyk. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
Ted Cheeseman fought this weekend.
Yep. I'm gonna let you take this one away because I tried to catch it and I
So-
didn't get all of it.
I thought Ted Cheeseman got robbed.
Really?
Big
Because
time,
I've
big
read
time.
so you watched this fight.
Bro, listen,
ahead.
man. Ted Cheeseman came out. I've never seen Cheeseman box like this. Cheeseman usually likes a good tear up.
Yeah.
I mean, goes for it. This time he came out light on his toes, boxing, smart, bam, bam, shifting, keeping him on the jab, tagging him when it was there. I was thinking to myself, right, this is a clinic. First 4 or 5 rounds, bow, 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 all Cheeseman. No messing around. Maybe one round where I'd say I couldn't really decide. But like the later rounds, I could see that Cheeseman kind of started to, his feet maybe got a bit slow, maybe got a bit tired. He started to fight up close, and Fitzgerald got the better of him for those 3-4 rounds tops.
Yeah.
So I had it 8-4 or 7-5, but they just fully jacked him, bro. And I was just
Was it unanimous decision? Or
I didn't stay for that. I
Yeah.
just, do
You
know
just
what I
saw
mean?
him
Yeah,
win and you
I
said-
just saw the announcement. I missed the scorecard, but that just pissed me off, man. Because I was like, every bad decision like that in boxing, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
Because you watch it, you think, right, if a brother's gone in there and he's put on a good enough display to win the fight, and he doesn't win,
Yeah.
you're like, what the hell?
What the hell is this? And that's how I remember when I was talking to. Okay, I can't really talk about the fight; it'd be unfair. But that's how I felt about when Triple G fought
Canelo
the first time. I was like,
yeah.
I've watched. This is Triple G's fight. There's no way to break this down. But then it's the star of boxing, and the person that's gonna sell. He's the youngest. It makes even. Let's be real. Dylan White versus Chisora won.
Yeah,
Chisora.
Yeah.
In my mind, Chisora took that
could have
first.
taken that.
Chisora took that fight, but then I understand why they didn't go.
It's just
with,
annoying.
He's young. No, because it's like he's younger. He can carry the division for the next few years.
Ted Cheeseman deserved to win that fight. Like he dominated most of the fight, and then they didn't give him the nod. Now, interestingly, right? So I tweeted about the fight today, and I got a tweet from this guy called North Bank Bren, and he said, out of interest, did you score any rounds a draw? He goes, I've seen a lot of people's cards and I haven't seen a single drawn round. So I was thinking, wait a minute. Sometimes you only ever see 10-10 rounds when it's a tear up, like man are going for it and it's just mad. But he said, I've noticed that 10-10 rounds are becoming less common. I think there's a kind of a pressure to give the round to someone rather than have it a drawn round. We need more I can't split them rounds rather than I can't split them but rounds.
And that shows
some
in
outcomes would be totally different.
Errol Spence
That changes
versus Sean Porter. There was a couple of draw rounds in that fight.
But that's what I'm saying. That needs to be more of a common thing because I think judges. Because I think with the issues that judges have here is that all fight fans have a specific style that we like more than others. Me, I like stylistic counter punching, cute fighters where they're just slippery. They don't get tagged. Everything's nice. Some people like stand in the pocket Mexican style fighting.
I love that.
You see what I'm saying?
I love that.
Tear ups.
I love that.
So if I'm a judge and you're a judge, and I see a guy, he's keeping him on the outside, he's not really doing too much damage, but he's just looking tired, he's slipping shots. Then he walks into his corner. I'm thinking, 10-9, that was slick.
See,
I like
I'm
that.
going for the guy that's
You're
putting
going
the
for
pressure
the guy
on
that's
that.
walking him down.
Yeah, walking. I love those fighters.
There needs to be some type of formula where the judges are on the same page because we're getting too many of these bad decisions, bruv. And I'm like, it's killing boxing. Because now fighters then have to come out of their comfort zone to try and secure a win.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, boxing should be about knockouts.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Like, I remember chatting to my dad about this, and he goes, to be honest, like, points, that came as society got more humane. That man will fight in all 15 rounds to try.
No,
and
we don't want to see that.
secure the outcome.
No, I don't. Tell your dad to allow it.
That's like but you got to
I know what you're saying.
You got to remember where this came from. So it's
Yeah.
like the points thing. It's like no one should really be campaigning for points. Because if I'm getting in the ring and I'm going,
No, they're featherweights though. They're
you're going
bantams.
and I'm slipping out. If I leave, can I say that I banged you up? You be like, nah, you were smarter than me, I guess, but. You see what I'm saying? Like,
No, because remember primary school fights or secondary school fights. If you got the first bang, you won that, fam. That's how you went. Remember, the first 2 bangs, the first excitement punches.
If the man them stood back and let you man scrap.
You need to teach her to
that
come,
first
fam.
bang ain't enough.
You need to teach her to come and end that shit.
You need to learn how to go to work.
No. Wait, have you ever fought for I had a fight, yeah? The teacher weren't coming because we were tired, fam. You know when we just decided, it's over.
That fight hit 3 minutes. 3 minutes and you are gassed.
No, 45 seconds. Because a fight is quick, you know. Understand a fight usually, like, I've had somebody, like,
Yes.
obviously, like, non-boxing control fights.
It's like
yeah.
unlicensed
fights, yeah. And I'm telling you.
40 seconds.
It's 40 seconds. 40 seconds, the hype before the fight is the longest bit. You know, what are you going to do? What? Your mum?
Me outside by the back shed. That walk.
That was it. Yeah. The walk takes longer. So you had that 40 seconds, but then when you're just scrapping and no one's breaking up, you're like, raw, like,
Spit peak.
hey, you, man. So I remember me and the guy that was fighting, we just tapped each other and said, yeah, it's enough, man. Because
So you know when you separate, you got to do that. That's it, yeah?
yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's just secure it's over. Don't kick me in my back. None of that foolishness.
If you're raw G's, you'll get the same bus.
Oh, yeah.
If you're raw G's, you'll get the same bus.
You ever have them ones where you have that full-on scrap, yeah? It's
Yeah.
over now, and you low-key become friends.
Well, that's most of my
Yeah,
friendships.
yeah,
Most
yeah.
of my friendships.
You're looking at each other like,
You're
you know,
strong.
yeah.
I have you myself. most of my friendships, they're probably listening. They know most of my friendships we
Started on
fully
beef.
scuffed, fam. And it was like raw. Like I like the way you fought still. So if I'm in trouble, I wouldn't mind you next to me because it was a challenge. Still,
know what time it is.
Yeah. It was like you're brave, innit?
It's a weird type of
Yeah.
respect. Hey, toxic masculinity is nuts still.
Best friendships are built on that though.
So I was seeing some article basically saying, I think Eddie Hearn said this, that the winner of AJ and Ruiz, they have to vacate a belt.
I was very shocked and surprised by this.
So they're either going to have to vacate the WBO or the IBF belt,
Yeah.
right? So I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking, let's try and imagine what the landscape of heavyweight division looks like when that happens. So AJ Ruiz win. They got to choose to let go of the WBO.
And do you have to fight the person that's
They're going to have to fight a
Next?
mandatory. No.
Is that so? Who would they have to fight in that?
It's whoever is in the top 5. It
Wow.
can be some.
So it can be anyone in that top 5.
There's no rhyme or reason these days. So let's just say they decided to keep the IBF and the WBO was vacant.
Yeah.
That means the vacants would mean that the next 2 could fight for it. That would set up a fight between Usyk and Fury for the WBO title. If Usyk didn't, get the fight anyway. But Usyk
What did you
and
say
Fury
there? Because we never got to
for
that
the
one.
vacant belt.
Usyk versus Fury.
I can't see Usyk get into Fury.
Touching him.
No, not really. Like, I think it would look like how when Fury fought Chisora, and it was just literally a clinic just for the whole 12.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to.
Amazingness.
You're not getting in. I'm 6'9", like, and I'm.
But what Fury are you talking about? Are you talking about WWE
I don't
Fury?
think Fury's ramping, bro. Fury's down for a belt and an easy belt as well. That's an easy belt for him to get. I got just 12 rounds and keep you away. I almost did it with Wilder. I can definitely do it with Usyk.
Wow.
That's how I feel.
Really? So, all I'm hearing is you just not rating Usyk.
I just can't see him at heavyweight, bro. If
You
we
can't see him
if you
beating
asked me-
no one in the heavyweight division,
If you
fam.
asked me about Usyk at cruiserweight, I'd have nothing but praises to sing because he was a beast at cruiserweight.
No one in the... What, not even my boy... Wait.
Fam, I even felt sorry for
beat
Bellew.
Chaz.
I even felt sorry for Bellew with how Usyk was beating him up, fam.
He battered
And you know how much I hate Bellew for what he did to Haye.
Yeah.
So that took some undoing. I was just like, this is just madness. He's walking him down and he's just doing a madness, yeah? But at heavyweight, I don't rate him. I need to see more.
Jesus.
So let's look at the IBF, right?
Yeah.
So let's say that he decides to keep the WBO and the IBF is now vacant. We're talking at Pulev and Kalnaki potentially fighting for the vacant.
That's the belt that's gonna get vacated.
Yeah, and I
It
reckon
makes total sense.
Yeah.
I'd vacate the IBF belt. There's a bag. Yeah, Cowan. Yeah, you see Kawanaki versus Pulev. Pulev will be the next. Is Pulev allowed to? Because you had the situation with my girl.
I think he's back.
Is he back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people have kind of
Fresh home.
fresh home, crazy filter. Daily.
No. Is he? No, because
Nah, he's back. He's
Yeah.
back.
So that'll be Pulev versus Kawanaki,
That'll be interesting.
and they'll just lose the belt.
Yeah.
Clearly after that.
Someone's taking the belt off them, man.
Ooh, Dillian.
Now,
That's what happens. It makes sense. It makes sense.
If they can make it.
It makes sense. Yes,
But then-
because it wouldn't have to be because Dillian surely Joshua wouldn't be in there. Joshua will drop in the rankings, so Dillian would have to naturally creep up because Joshua's now ranked at 5.
I actually feel like Joshua and Dillian White would be the fight to make if Joshua was to lose to Ruiz.
No,
I feel like that fight would get made.
I'm gonna move past him, bro. He's back at the bottom, fam. Me, if I'm Dillian, fam,
Listen,
I'm no way.
I
Are
hear
you
that.
mad? So what? Now I gotta fight him after waiting for 365 days.
I hear that, but it's still a massive money fight in Wembley, fam.
So I'm doing the children of Israel wait, fam, and I can't win, yeah, because that's what he did, yeah. I'm
the children of Israel.
Children of Israel wait, bro. Land of milk and honey, yeah. So Dylan been waiting all this time, yeah. And now you're telling me because he's now here with me, we're not on the same level, fam. I'm looking up, bro. You need to start looking at them Triple D and them man there, fam. Don't look at me, fam. No, bruv. What? How dare you, fam? What? Now, what's the splits? Let's talk. No.
85-15. 85-15 to Dillian.
Bro, I'm fighting. If this happens, yeah. Dillian, this is what needs to happen. Dillian needs to be fighting. I like that for the IBF championship, world title. He does against Kawanaki or Pulev. It'll be an amazing fight. He takes a belt. It's fantastic. Boxing is correct again.
This could actually be good. I think this might be good for boxing.
It's good for boxing. It's great.
It shakes the belts up a little bit.
It shakes the belts up. We need the belts to move. We don't need it to be in one place. But then Deontay, we're not taking into consideration because if I'm Deontay Wilder, I'll say, yo, let's unify.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So Deontay will be fighting Pulev.
Deontay's going to do a sly cleanup of the belts. The easiest route as well. Because he's going to come for Ruiz immediately if he wins that fight. Immediately. That fight will be made just like that. Forget Fury. Fury's over there doing WWE. Listen, Fury, I wouldn't be surprised if he just retires, He's over there making a nice bag in wrestling. And he ain't fighting for real.
It's not real.
It's not real. He's over there.
It's just hella lineal, fam.
He's excited.
Bro,
it's the same belts on the line. It's the same belt.
He said, wait, if Fury does lose to Braun Strowman, though, yeah? I know you don't know who this is.
Listen,
but if he doesn't lose, I know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is he no longer undefeated? Because he's talking about his record. He said, look, I'm undefeated. I'll remain undefeated. Rare.
Listen, yeah.
If he loses, because it's a free count, how does wrestling works? It's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah? Wait.
But hear this, though, yeah?
Wait. Go on. Because it's stupid.
I'm just saying, yeah. Wrestling ain't real, yeah? But when you jump off the rope and land all your weight on your back, yeah? You think that's not going to... This brother could get completely injured and can't box properly again,
No, they're going to look after him.
Bro, yeah, all right, there's only so much. They could teach you how to land, but if you don't do it right... Hey.
What, is he going to be doing suplexes and backbreakers in that?
Who not choke slam this you outside the ring? You don't know what's going to happen, fam.
Yeah, and Sons...
Bro, listen, let me tell you something. When Ali did an exhibition match against a martial artist, yeah, they had pure stipulations in the contract saying that the guy couldn't kick Ali in the face. He couldn't even stand up and kick him. They made this guy lay on his back, and he was literally fighting on the floor. It's mad. It's on YouTube. But the kicking that this guy did to Ali's legs, Ali wasn't the same guy after that, bro.
Oh.
Fam, his feet moved. It was different, bro.
And these WWE stars, they be moving hella saucy.
So,
when you want to show like little power, you're like, oh, you're in my... Because everyone thinks our thing is fake.
I'm going to grab you and lift you up and then bow. Bro, Fury... Listen, they're the same size, So that's not even out of bounds. Man could pick up Fury and drop him down. And all that little crash course learning where they're like, yeah, when you land, you got to land, fold your arm and land all your weight. Listen,
these wrestlers be getting injured,
Bro, when The Rock was talking about how he did the last WrestleMania and his hip was shagged and he did his best to get back to his doctor in Los Angeles. Fam, them injuries are real. This guy could come back to boxing and can be completely shattered and get knocked out first round.
So obviously this is a clear money move, but didn't he secure the bag with the whole ESPN deal? I'm very confused by what's going on.
Tyson Fury does not care about boxing anymore. This guy is wearing floral suits, bro. Not even shirts. Floral suits. He's out here living a different
Tyson
life.
Fury has been floral. He's been
hear
mad.
that,
He's
I
been
hear
crazy.
that. But what I'm telling you, yeah, his heart is no longer in boxing in the same way. He's not looking at Wilder as something that I need to do again. He's looking at that like, if there's nothing else going on, then shout me. But until then, I'm gonna drop a tune with Robbie Williams at Christmas. Then I'm gonna do WWE. I might even
No. And you know what's crazy, yeah?
Listen.
If we would accept this from any other champion.
Listen.
This is when you actually deep it.
He is
we
not
would
on
not
boxing.
accept if you saw AJ was fighting like Goldberg or The Rock.
Listen, if AJ
we'd
had
be
a
so
tune,
vexed.
if AJ had a tune coming out at Christmas, him and Skepta.
Him and Jay Huss.
I'm a lion, fam.
Yeah,
I would
there'll be no
lose it.
sauce. You know there'll be no sauce in the
Stay
AJ
humble,
verse.
fam. It would be.
It'll be so humble.
Yeah,
It'll be the most humble verse ever, fam.
living a normal life in the gym. Eddie Hearn, I phoned him. You'd be like, what?
There'll be no bracket.
His bars would leave us more confused than his trash talk. Everyone I face is a champion. Wait, what?
Both lions.
Listen.
Listen. Let's apologize because these boxers they watch this.
No,
They watch
AJ,
this.
listen.
Nah, man,
I'll
they
tell you
all
right
watch
now,
this
yeah.
and
No,
they
no,
all
no.
hold feelings.
Let me
bro.
say this.
Why do you have
AJ,
to-
if you
Let's
ever
have
feel
friends in the division,
no,
fam.
listen. I know we need more
Come
friends.
on,
But let me
man.
say this though. Let me say this. AJ, if you ever feel like we don't have love for you,
Come on, bro.
go back and listen to the pods, bro. You
Go
don't have
back.
two bigger fans than us.
Yeah, bro. But seriously,
But
because
we gotta let these jokes fly, bro. We gotta get these jokes up.
jokes up,
We gotta joke on you with
Yo,
love.
because these boxers be hating us, you know.
Do you know what? There's too many fighters out there that I think probably dislike us
There's
on the low.
legends that. You know I'm in beef with a legend. I'm in beef with a legend, bruv. Lennox Lewis hates me, fam.
Listen, yeah. Everything that we say on this
Bro,
podcast
deep
is
this.
with love.
Lennox Lewis hates me, fam. But I let the hate fly. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, right now.
Coley must proper hate us
I
though,
think
on
he hates
the
us.
high, not even on the low.
So this dead
and,
man.
and it's bad because Coley's like, he's in London, isn't it?
Now
So it's
we're
like,
gonna, there you go.
I'm just
now
saying.
we're gonna have to add Parker to the list. Parker's gonna hate us after today.
I'm kind of happy with Parker. I don't care if Parker. What? He's in New Zealand. He's got beef with spiders that's far greater than the beef with us, fam. Bro, imagine a spider got in the way of you making the bag. Are you mad? Alright, so I saw a clip of the KSI Logan Paul conference this week.
Yeah, because we've got to talk about it. We have to take this
man,
serious.
Like, their trash talk, it's not even trash talk. Like, Logan Paul said, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember word for word because I only
It's
watched
okay,
it once.
paraphrase, bro.
I don't care about these youths. So, Logan Paul said something to the effect of, I think I'm going to kill you. I want to kill you in the ring.
Oh.
Because you've had not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 abortions. I was like,
He put his business out there.
what?
Wait.
Bruv, KSI's face, like, you know when the beef has gotten to a point where so far no comeback is good enough. He just went,
Wait, is
just
it?
stood there, bro.
So was he reading body as a
Fam,
body language
the
expert
body
that
language-
we are, that we're not
Yeah,
though?
The body language experts
Yeah?
that we are. Let's
look at that.
Let's get the video up because we need to dissect
Let's look at that and just
how this looked. Because I remember just looking at thinking,
I need to see that.
that's the
Just
type of
to
stuff
read-
you'd spit your drink clean out your mouth.
Yeah, because I'm really interested in this video.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I might kill this man. Y'all may not know, but JJ's on his 5th abortion. His 5th. That's 5 babies.
You see that look?
And I think I'm gonna return the favor, and I might kill you, man.
That look. I mean, can we? I don't know if we can make that. That look right there. That look says.
Yeah, that looks as.
I can't wait till these cameras are off, so I can.
I'm gonna talk to you. Say, yo, my man, come here. Let me talk to you quickly.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, if I'm KSI in that
Wait.
situation, press conference over. Press conference over. I'm going to the car park. I'm gonna go stand by your car. I'm just gonna stand by your car. I'm gonna wait for you to try and get in that car while I'm here. Because that's
a lot of information to give
that's-
to the. Is there etiquette? Is
that's
there?
disgusting.
We need to ask the
but
man
no.
them in boxing.
But
But
no,
is
this-
there rules to this?
This ain't the
thing?
man them in boxing. These are YouTubers. Their
yeah.
rules are different on the internet. These man, their language, all that type of content, they do what they want. Remember Logan Paul filmed a dead body, fam? These men don't operate on the same rules as everybody else. So I'm looking at these men, I'm thinking, boy, Eddie Hearn, you did this, fam. You put this on Sky Sports, fam.
But you know what's funny? Eddie Hearn doesn't know anything about these guys, though. So he doesn't know what's going to come out of their mouths. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I've seen Eddie Hearn say many a times, like, he just didn't know who they were. He didn't know anything about their following. All he knew is sales. He knew when their thing went, the ticket sales went crazy. So Eddie Hearn is just perfect business sense. Right now, this is perfect business sense, but then that's
disgusting.
doesn't that affect the bag though?
It won't affect the bag. Their fan base like that stuff, but I just think it's disgusting. Like, I'm not impressed by that.
These lot, they're not. There's no real sponsors. These lot already got the money. So they can say whatever they want, really. Because I know a lot of sponsors will probably walk away after hearing that. Someone's talking about 5 abortions. The other guy's saying, "Yeah, I'm looking to kill you." To add you to, I know, like
it goes to back to the conversation about, is this good for boxing? So far, I'm yet to see something to make me believe this is good for boxing.
The thing is, in the vein of YouTube, and they've had beef where they be going at each other in music videos and stuff.
Yeah.
They say some reckless stuff in that as well. So they literally go and dig up people's history
Yeah.
and talk about.
So this is normal. It's
kind of in the vein of what they do, bro.
It's this how they roll.
This is normal in YouTube, in the YouTube world.
So them men are going into your business and your personal life. Oh my days.
So what if boxers start like? You reckon? Because you know how he said we might take 2% or 5% from the YouTube community. Do you reckon any of your boxers are gonna start taking a couple of percentages from the YouTubers and get into their digging up personal history?
That'd be mad. I mean, do you remember when Adrian Broner fought Paulie Malignaggi?
Yeah.
And Adrian Broner apparently took one of Paulie Malignaggi's side chicks and made that public news. And then Paulie Malignaggi was getting into his face don't brag about taking my side piece. Don't brag about taking my side. And I was just like, yo, this.
We got. You know when it can't be that personal.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
That's doing too much. But I'm like, it can't be that personal for you to execute a proper boxing game plan, I don't think.
Well, what's his name? Dylan White said that AJ took his trousers though.
I let you wear my jeans.
I let you wear my jeans. And AJ was vexed about that history.
AJ's face in that gloves are off.
Like, raw, you really
The
spoke
pause.
about
If
the
we could
jeans.
get that hair, that would be jokes. But he was just there like raw on TV. You said that. Like, you know what I mean? You know when it's past promotion, we're not promoting the fight now. You're making me look like a proper dickhead. Like, that's why the fight.
That's why they're aggressive.
That's why the fight was the way it was.
And it was just jeans.
Won the game plan. The bell went and Donny threw that same hook over the top. Man, Dean White jumped into the ring. Listen, that was just like.
I want to see that again.
I can't wait to see you. When I see you, it's on. That's what that was.
Yeah,
I'm just like, these man.
Oh man,
It's it's too mad.
I love boxing, man.
But I did see something interesting as well. There's a video of Eddie Hearn talking about Patrick Day, who sadly passed away.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, rest in peace, Patrick Day.
Rest in peace, Patrick, man.
And it was interesting watching Eddie Hearn because he broke down. He was emotional. He was crying.
Yeah,
and it was nuts because like, we have a view of promoters. I have a view of promoters anyway, where I kind of feel like as much as they're involved in the sport, I never feel like they truly care about the fighters they work with or they meet.
Yeah,
and just seeing him kind of break down and was crying like that, like it was.
It touched me. It touched me. I was watching that.
I got a bit choked up myself. I was
I was watching it. I was like, and he said he only met him for like 10 seconds or something. He met
him for like a couple minutes.
Like not too long. And he said he only had a few minutes with him. But for him to walk away and feel that impacted.
Yep.
Well, is a testament to the man.
No,
really is a testament to Patrick Day, because I obviously don't want to make this all about Eddie Hearn, but it was nice to see a promoter caring, especially when you hear about all the stuff that promoters have done in the past, and how they treat their fighters and stuff.
Yeah,
to see because it's
like
a new
Don
relationship.
King and them men like
Don
that.
King,
bro.
like them man. You see what I'm saying? So to see a promoter, I think we got to a place in boxing where the promoters have to care, because the fighters, as
They're not just cattle.
They're not cattle.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah.
the fighters are very much involved in this whole thing, except if your name is Dave Allen. Well, it does.
But no, but even though Dave Allen, we mentioned him, Eddie Hearn clearly cares about Dave Allen.
That's why he wouldn't let him.
That's why he's like,
Yeah, actually, again,
I'm being a bit
correct.
harsh with how I talk to you, but at the same time, I'm doing this
I
for your own
fully care
interest.
about you.
He's saying to you, take a fight with someone else, get some belief in yourself again, then go fight Dubois. He's thinking, that's just 2 paydays for you, bro. Don't go answer these questions from Frank Warren and them, man. There. Don't let them violate you. Listen, I'll take care of your business.
Yeah.
That's still coming from a place of care.
I really like it was refreshing. It was nice. I think a lot of promoters, especially if we want to make because we're here now, innit? And obviously it's a sad spin. It's a sad state of affairs in terms of we're just losing too many. We're losing too many fighters, you know. And
for this year,
yeah, and because I called you midweek and it wasn't a deep dive or nothing, but I was thinking in UFC, there's only UFC, not MMA, UFC. There's only been like one death in almost in like 10 or something years or something like that. Or there hasn't been, I've checked that, yeah. There hasn't been many, like one death, yeah. And I'm saying to myself, what's the difference? Because they do ground and pound. But then when you,
I think
when we spoke,
the thing is, the thing about that, right? Because obviously we look at UFC highlights, and guy, boom, kicked in the head, bow, he's out. Like it looks real. Like how are they not getting? But the thing is, it's varied attack. So it's leg kicks to the kick to the legs, attack on the body, submission holds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can tap out because I'm about to break your arm. It's different attacks, whereas boxing is so focused on the head and the body.
Yeah.
2 specific places, and the majority of the attack is on the head.
Yeah.
So it's like the head is like Wilder always says the head is not supposed to be hit.
Yeah.
And these men are going bang, 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 and it's like when I look at jabs. I remember when I used to be young watching boxing, and I see a guy getting a jab, and I feel like, oh, that doesn't hurt, just because it looks like he's just doing this.
Oh,
bro, jabs,
they hurt, bro.
Bro, and that's the shots that's just sustaining, knocking your head back and forth.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like
we need to put more. We need to put more respect into the jab, if that makes sense. Because
it's the best punch in boxing.
Well, yeah, this is it. But then it's just there's something that does happen is the regular testing though. I think there's some for boxing to work. There has to be one governing body on this testing thing. I feel there should just be one, and everyone has to do it.
Yeah,
see, if it's VADA, whoever it is, because we don't know too much.
Rules.
Just there's too much people. There's so many loopholes in this thing. Yeah, that like right now, obviously B sample this that I've got. There's so much happening that we can't say. We can't say what is.
Jerome Miller had growth hormone in his system.
There you go.
And
so
he's back.
He's back
This year.
This is it, but then is that out of the system properly?
No.
Under another, whoever's searching or looking for something under their rules or stipulations, they'll say, "Yep, he's allowed to fight again." But under these, no. So it's very confusing.
But the thing is about steroid abuse is that the benefits of it don't just leave you because you stopped.
There you
That's
go.
why
We need to, obviously boxing's always going to be unsafe. But there's ways to make it safer, and I feel that there needs to be something. These boxers are sad. They don't want to keep losing one of their own. They don't want to. Even with seeing Charlo is done amazingly stepped up.
Jamal Charlo's paying for Patrick Day's
paying for the funeral. So these boxers care about each other at the end of the day.
So what ways can boxing be made safer? Because there's still going to be men that have freakish power. Like Wilders are going to exist. Mike Tyson, another Mike Tyson may come again. And anytime this guy lands, you're at risk. I think, a few things that can help situation is that mismatches need to be paid attention to.
Yeah.
Because what happens is when they're guiding, a lot of promoters, when they're guiding a new fighter up, they have this guy and he's got star power potential, but they put him in with these Uber drivers, like, do you know what I mean, part-time fighters, do you know what I mean? And they just annihilate them to boost their record and get their confidence up.
Yeah.
And it's like, we might have to start looking at doing away with that, because Dubois fought a guy early in his career, and this dude looked like he should have been it's like they took him from a white collar boxing match.
Yeah.
Should not have been in that level of boxing, at all. Knocked him out, brain damage.
What about the Ghanaian
Brain damage,
guy?
bro. Like,
What about the Ghanaian guy?
what I'm saying to you, this guy's life has changed now.
Yeah.
Because of a mismatch. Quit boxing, mental issues. As a result, you see what I'm saying? Like, the simple things like that can, you know what I mean? They make a big difference. And also, I think if we look at certain things like maybe bringing back the standing 8 count, no one's gonna like this, but earlier stoppages.
Yeah. My thing is, I think they should weigh them on the day. I think that should be
the weight rehydration thing.
Yep, weigh them on the day, because these guys, they weigh in on Friday and the weight changes on the day of the fight.
The Saturday,
you know, because they could stop drinking, they could just dehydrate themselves. Do you know what I mean? To make weight. But then they was never really comfortably that weight anyway.
It's true.
And there's a reason why you weigh them at the, you know what I mean? There's a reason why we're doing a weigh-in. Do you know what I mean? Obviously that weight counts. So how do you let them go and then we see them in the evening of the fight? Madness. That's a different weight. He's a different weight. So I think the weight.
Canelo used to boil down to 147 and come back into the ring 164.
House weight.
Like what?
How? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
so you reckon that's having an effect on the brain and the
I
brain
think
function?
as you said, boxing's always going to be dangerous. Boxing's always going to be dangerous. I think the weigh-ins, the exactly that. Everything plays a. If we can do the 2-3% increments to try and make it safer, let's do it. Do you see what I'm saying? But like it or not, we just like boxing. We love the savagery. We love watching people fight. That's just a natural. It's been there for years. We can't pretend that we don't like it.
Gladiators.
Do you know what I mean? We love watching man them fight. It's just what it is. So we can't pretend that we don't love seeing it. But if we can make it safer in any way, let's do it.
So the thing is about I was looking at this whole bringing back the standing 8 count, because that's not going to be popular. But the thing is this, it could make boxing look a bit more amateurish. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Look, I can't bring that. They can't bring it back. It's whatever we can do to make these fighters more safer. Let's do it. I know people say, "Oh, I look soft right now," and but we don't want to see people die. Do you know what I mean? That when it comes down to it, I don't want to see no one go. You know what I'm saying? And seriously, like to Patrick Day's family, with prayers to you guys. You know, we feel, well, I can't even say, we can never feel what you guys are going through, but we just send out our well wishes and condolences from the whole Undefeated family and team. Do you know what I'm saying, to you guys and stuff. And I just hope it doesn't happen again. So if we can, as a community, really push for something to be done, and said those little changes, I think it goes a long way.
Yeah, that's real talk.
Yeah,
that's real talk.
We've been getting for a while. Should we?
That said, I think that's the end of it.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to end. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. All the people that listen in their cars, pick up yourself. Share, like, do everything. We're undefeated.
Yeah, man. Episode 22 is in the books.
Honored to be here. Chicago, Windy City. You know, it's my first time here. Beautiful. Looks a lot like New York, just less crowded. So, that caught me off guard. Everybody here looks great. You know, all the fighters. I'm excited for this card. You know, a lot of talent. So thank God that we're all here healthy, and God willing, everybody makes weight tomorrow and we get to the arena safely and in one piece on Saturday. Yeah, I'm excited, and I'm ready physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally for my fight on Saturday against the great young undefeated Charles Conwell. It's going to be a great fight. I know he's ready. He's undefeated. He's an Olympian. He has a lot to prove, and so do I. I always have a lot to prove every fight. Not just for this fight. People look at me, look at my demeanor, and they're like, oh, you're such a nice guy, well-spoken. Why do you choose the box? But, it's about what's in your heart and internally. And, I have a fighter's soul, a fighter's spirit, and I love this sport. And boxing makes me happy, so that's why I choose to do it. So, we're just going to go out there on Saturday and just have fun, box, do what we love to do. And hopefully you guys enjoy the show that me and Charles are going to put on. It's going to be an entertaining fight. You don't want to miss it. And then after that, you have all these great fighters here that are going to just seal the deal, So God bless everybody. I'm looking forward to Saturday night, and see you then.